Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into an incredible story from the Bible, a tale of faith, fear, and the amazing power of peace. Imagine this, a beautiful evening, with the sun setting, casting a warm golden glow across a vast, calm lake. Jesus and his 12 disciples are sailing in a sturdy wooden boat, enjoying the gentle rocking of the waves. The air is peaceful. The mood is relaxed, and everything seems absolutely perfect. Some disciples are chatting, others are just taking in the serene view. It's the kind of evening you wish would last forever. But as we all know, life can change in an instant. Suddenly, the beautiful scene transforms. The sky, once painted with the soft colors of sunset, is now filled with dark, angry clouds. The gentle breeze becomes a furious wind, whipping up the water into a frenzy. Huge, powerful waves start crashing against their little wooden boat, tossing it back and forth like a toy. Water is splashing over the sides, and the disciples, who were just relaxing, are now gripped with terror. They're experienced fishermen, they know the sea, but this storm is unlike anything they've ever faced. They scramble, working frantically to control the boat, their faces filled with panic. They are certain they're about to sink, to be swallowed by the raging sea. Now, here's the most curious part of the story. While his friends are fighting for their lives, what is Jesus doing? He's in the back of the boat, sleeping. Not just dozing off, but sound asleep on a cushion, completely undisturbed by the violent storm. The wind is howling, the waves are crashing, and Jesus is resting peacefully. The disciples can't believe it. Finally, in complete desperation, one of them stumbles to the back of the boat and shakes Jesus awake. "Teacher!" he yells over the roar of the storm. "Don't you care if we drown? We're about to die!" His voice is filled with a mix of fear and frustration. How could their master sleep through something so terrifying? Jesus opens his eyes not with alarm, but with a profound sense of calm. He sees the fear on their faces and the chaos all around them. He doesn't panic. He doesn't even look worried. He simply stands up. With the wind and rain lashing around him, Jesus raises his hand toward the storm. Then, he speaks. His voice isn't a shout, but it carries an authority that cuts through the noise. He says just 3 powerful words: peace, be still. And in that very moment, the impossible happens. The wind instantly stops. The raging waves immediately flatten. The dark, menacing clouds part, and the chaos vanishes as quickly as it came. The water becomes as smooth as glass, and the warm sunlight breaks through, shining down on their boat. Silence falls, a peaceful, stunning silence, broken only by the gentle lapping of water against the wood. The disciples stand there, soaking wet and frozen, their mouths wide open in utter amazement. They stare at the calm sea, then back at Jesus, unable to comprehend what they just witnessed. A storm that threatened to destroy them was silenced by a simple command. Jesus then turns to his disciples. He doesn't scold them, but he looks at them with love and asks a gentle question that pierces their hearts. "Why are you so afraid?" he says. "Do you still have no faith?" His question hangs in the air. They had been with him, seen his miracles and heard his teachings, yet in the face of the storm, their fear had completely overshadowed their faith. They had forgotten who was in the boat with them. As their boat sails peacefully across the now tranquil lake under a bright, clear sky, the disciples look at each other, their fear replaced with a deep sense of awe and wonder. They whisper among themselves, "Who is this? Even the wind and the waves obey him." In that moment, their understanding of Jesus deepened. He wasn't just a great teacher or a healer. He was someone who held power over the very forces of nature. This story reminds us that even when the storms of life feel overwhelming, we can find peace by remembering who is in the boat with us. Thank you so much for joining us for this incredible story. We hope it brought you some encouragement today. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you won't miss our next story. We love sharing these timeless truths with you. Until next time, stay blessed.